Hey guys, this is Naveen here, and in this video, I'm going to talk about a small part of my big project, which is precious plastic. So, I have a 10 years goal of building a community center in my hometown here in Salem, which is in the southern part of India. And a part of the project is actually building a precious plastic workshop. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do and kind of like give you the four steps which I'm going to take to successfully, probably I think, successfully complete this project. I may not be honest with just the four steps. There may be a lot of steps in it, but there are only like top high level four steps which I think would be necessary for completing this project. So before diving into it, and just sharing a little bit preview of my goal here. So I have a 10 years goal. I have like two lifetime goals. One is building a community center and building another museum here in my hometown. And one goal is for 10 years and another goal is for 20 years. And the 10 years goal is the community center. And a part of the community center is the precious plastic workshop, which I want to build it. And this workshop is not just for me. It's kind of like a community project which I want to do. So I want to build this workshop so that I can create weekly workshops to educate people about plastic recycling and how to use plastic effectively or not use plastic at all, or you can use some other you can use glass jars instead of plastic jars and stuff like that, and also create products from recycled plastic. And there are uh, developing country like India actually produces a lot of tons of plastics on a per day basis alone, and it's most of the plastics are going for landfill, and the plastics which can be recycled are not actually recycled, but it's just going for landfill, or it's just thrown away into garbage, and it's being there scattered around the land. So um, I've I've done my masters in geology, and I have a few colleagues who are doing microplastic surgery, like studies in water and stuff like that. So you wouldn't believe that how much plastic there is in the ocean and water, what we drink. And there have been studies that there have been microplastics and nanoplastics have been found inside organs. So plastics are going to be like a big concern, which has helped us in our life. It's like plastics has been a global part of our lifestyle, but I think the more and more plastics we produce, it's gonna harm us at a large scale in the upcoming years. So that's what I'm going to do is like a small step which contributes in making anyone making some decisions and making using plastic. I'll be much more happier. And this project is actually dedicated to that project, which is like precious plastic. Precious plastic is not actually started. It actually started in 2016 by a guy called David. So right now, the last 5 years, it has become like a community project where there are a lot of people from around the world where they create these workshops in their own hometown or a district or a country, so that they educate people and follow this kind of like a movement here. So my wish is that each and every district in my state or in my country has this workshop to educate people will be a better solution in educating people itself, because we don't want to I believe in we don't want to have like a big factory which recycle plastic. We just want little bit small workshops which is scattered all around the country, all around the world, which helps in a much more. I think that's much more effective in the sense. So what are we going to do with the precious plastic and how it's going to go? So I'll just explain the top four steps here. So precious plastic. So precious plastic here. The first thing is that right now the workshop is going to be on a container, so that it's easily movable and depending upon the thing, because I'll explain to you. So the first step is to buy a container. So buy a shipping container. So that's going to be the first step in this project. So that's the first step, and the step two is buy or rent a space or a land. So as you can see, buying a land can be a bit expensive in India. So I was thinking of renting a land, which can be like a cost-effective thing. So that's the reason we'll also have like a container, like a shipping container to do it, so that even once in the future, if we have a land, we can actually move the container there and it's easily movable. So that's the reason we're going to build it on a shipping container. Even if you buy a land, it's going to be still useful for us because it's portable, right? So we can move the shipping container like a plug and play workshop where we can just take it to somewhere else and use that particular land for a much more bigger cost, or we can just build something else like that. So that's kind of really like a multi-purpose thing. So shipping container is a much more better solution, and it's kind of like more cheaper to build like a shipping container than actually build like a building there for the workshop itself. So that's the thing. And step 3 is buy machinery. So there are a lot of machineries involved in the workshop. So the workshop is kind of like a semi-industrial place where it kind of involves some 4 to 5 machineries which you're gonna use to recycle plastic. And the thing is that this also helps in educating other people on how to do it. So the third step is buying machinery, which is also very necessary. And step 4 is start selling. Yeah. So my plan is to have this workshop have in place, and kind of like so I see this workshop as it hits multiple points. 1, in educating people about plastics. 2, in recycling plastic. 3, in producing more jobs in a pandemic situation like this. And 4, it kind of gives you a blueprint on how to do these things. So I'm going to document all this process so anyone can do it, because the whole project of precious plastic is open source as well. So even the shipping container maps and floor plans are all open source, which you can go to preciousplastic.com and look for it. So this is the brief plan of how I'm going to do it. You can, if you're on the website, you can actually go to kudaram.com/preciousplastic. So kudaram.com. Kudaram is my main 10-year goal project, and Precious Plastic is a part of the goal. And you can see my updates there, and what I'm doing with the project and everything there. And I have also listed all the steps involved in it. So once I buy a shipping container, step one will be like ticked out, and I'm going to document all the process there itself. So yeah. So this is the overline of the Precious Plastic and what I'm going to do. So I'm producing like I have 2 softwares coming online, and I also have carouseldesigner.com, which I plan to donate 75% of the revenue to this project here. So if you're interested in the products, you can purchase the products there, and this will actually help in creating this project here. So if you have any doubts, if you have any suggestions, or if you have any ideas better than this, or any other ideas which can help me in achieving this goal, please do let me know. I'm open for any conversations, any ideas thrown out which would help me here. So and yes, and I haven't shaved because due to the lockdown, it has been a tough situation here. So it's like lockdown for the past 1 month, so that's why I haven't shaven my beards and everything. Probably the lockdown is the shops are open from tomorrow, so probably I'll get a haircut or do a shave. So thanks for watching till now, and I'm happy that thanks for watching and supporting me as well. So yeah, guys, that's all from me, and I'll post an update if anything happens here. And thank you guys for watching. Bye bye. See ya.